You ever get that feeling that you're playing a game, but you don't actually know all the rules? Well, it turns out there's kind of this hidden blueprint for modern life. It's a whole set of systems that are quietly shaping our choices, what we buy, and even what we dream about. And today, we are gonna decode it. So let's just dive right in with a massive question. Are the systems we all live in, the normal way of doing things, are they actually set up to work against us? Let's find out. First up, let's call this what it really is, a game. It's a game with these invisible rules that we've just been taught to accept as, well, just life. But here's the thing. This version of normal was designed, and you can bet it was designed for profit. And this really gets to the heart of it. The most effective scams, the biggest ones, they don't even feel like scams, right? They're just normalized. They're hiding in plain sight, disguised as convenience or just the way things are done. And they work so well because we almost never stop to question them. Okay, let's look at some examples you've definitely seen. You notice how your favorite bag of chips seems to have a little more air in it each year? That's shrinkflation. Or when they spin that tablet around asking for a 30% tip before you've even gotten your order, that's hyper-nudged tipping. And oh my gosh, printer ink is an absolute masterclass in getting you hooked. The thing is, these aren't glitches in the system. They are the system. So this brings us to what's really a battle on two fronts. See, it's not just about the external traps set for us out in the world, it's also about the internal pressures inside of us that kind of make us go along with it all. Take a look. On the left, you've got the traps, things like subscription models that basically engineer dependency, or hustle culture, which has figured out how to monetize your ambition. But then look over on the right. Those traps only work because they tap into our own internal stuff, our dislike of fake small talk, our deep down need to just keep the peace, or that fear of disappointing people. It's where the external trap meets an internal vulnerability. Hustle culture is the perfect case study for this. It all starts with the flashy lifestyle, right? Then there's an affordable little course to get you in the door. And before you know it, you're getting upsold into some exclusive mastermind group. The system isn't really designed to make you successful. It's designed to sell you the dream of success. The product isn't the course, you are. So why are these traps so dang effective? Well, it's because they exploit those internal pressures, like our deep-seated need to just fit in. This quote about the INFJ personality type, it actually speaks to something we all do. So many of us become masters at blending in just to avoid a fight, which makes us really hesitant to question the very systems everyone else seems to be fine with. And that pressure to just stay quiet, it comes with a real cost. We tell ourselves we're just keeping the peace by not speaking up, but a lot of the time what we're really doing is abandoning ourselves. We're giving up on our own needs, our own values. That's the price we pay for playing the game without asking questions. Okay, so that all sounds kind of heavy, I know. That's the problem. But what's the solution? This is where we pivot. Look, it's not about overthrowing the whole system tomorrow. It's about something much more personal. Rewriting your own code so you can become a more intelligent, more conscious player in the game. And when I say intelligence, I'm not talking about some number on a test. I'm talking about a set of skills, your ability to actually understand things, to solve problems, to come up with new ideas, and to think critically about everything around you. And the best part? This is not something you're born with. It's a skill you can build. So how do you build it? Through daily brain workouts. These are simple things, totally actionable habits. We know for a fact that meditation improves concentration. We know exercise literally grows new neurons in your brain. And even something as small as reading just 2 pages a day can physically change your brain's structure. My personal favorite, though, is the last one. Question everything. Just make curiosity your default setting. And here is a fantastic tool to check your own progress. It's a quote often linked to Einstein. If you can't explain something simply, you probably don't understand it well enough. Use this for anything, a new idea you're learning, or even one of those normalized scams. If you can't break it down simply, you need to dig deeper. It becomes your own personal benchmark for true understanding. So, building your intelligence, that's step 1. Step 2 is learning how to act on that intelligence. And that brings us to maybe one of the most powerful tools you have, a smart, intentional no. Now, this isn't about being negative, not at all. It's about setting boundaries that protect your energy and your self-respect. It's about saying no to guilt trips, saying no to that pressure to just bite your tongue, And absolutely 100% saying no to any opportunity, no matter how shiny it looks, that asks you to be someone you're not. I want you to think about it this way. Saying no isn't really an act of rejection, it's an act of affirmation. You're not just closing a door on something bad, you're opening a door to your peace, to your standards, to the life you actually want to live. You're saying yes to yourself. So let's bring this all home. The whole point of all of this, of seeing the game, building your intelligence, and learning how to use a smart no, is to go from being a passive piece on the board to being the active designer of your own life. And this really lays out the two paths in front of us. On the left, you've got life on autopilot. You just accept the defaults, you react to what the system throws at you, and you end up feeling drained and confused. But on the right, you have a life by design. You question the norms, you act with intention, and you feel empowered because you are the one who defines your own worth. So I'll leave you with this final thought, a direct challenge, really. Look at the world around you, at the blueprint you've been handed. What's one normal thing, one rule of the game that you'll start questioning, starting today?